viewers. In this class, I am going to explain nomenclature of polyfunctional compounds containing more than two like functional groups. A like functional group means similar type of functional groups. Means when more than two COOH groups, more than two CN groups, more than two carbaldehyde CHO groups, more than two ester groups, like that when more than two functional groups are present, then we have to follow this. So when more than two similar functional groups are attached to a hydrocarbon chain, then hydrocarbon chain we have to select as a parent chain without including the functional carbon in the parent chain. So here for example, so in that case we have to use the special suffixes. When COOH is present, we have to use carboxylic acid. When COOR ester is present, then we have to use alkyl carboxylate. When COX acid halide group is present, then we have to use carbonyl halide. When CONH2 is present, then we have to use carboxamide. When CN cyano group is present, then we have to use carbonitrile as a suffix. When CHO is present, then we have to use carbaldehyde. So let us see some examples. When more than two similar functional groups are bonded to the parent chain. So before going to that, so I want to explain when two functional groups are present, how we are giving nomenclature, how we are giving name for that compound. So for example, let us take this example. Here similar functional groups, how many are there? Only two similar functional groups are there. COOH, COOH. In this case, so we are including this functional carbon in the parent chain. That means we are starting numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That means functional group carbon we are including in the parent chain. So then what is the name of this compound? Totally 5 carbons are there. That's why pentane. Pentane. COOH at first and COOH at fifth position. That's a pentane 1,5 dioic acid. So like this we are giving when two functional groups or one functional group is present. If one is present, then oic acid. If two are present, we are using dioic acid. So when more than two similar functional groups are bonded to a unbranched hydrocarbon chain. This is a unbranched hydrocarbon chain. Then how we have to go? So let us see this example. In this example, here one COOH, here one COOH, here one COOH is there. More than two similar, more than two like functional groups are bonded. Then this one, this hydrocarbon chain, unbranched hydrocarbon chain, we have to select as a parent alkane or parent chain. So numbering we are giving for only this parent chain 1, 2, 3. We are not including functional group carbon. Not including functional group carbon, just for parent alkane. For unbranched hydrocarbon only we are giving numbering. Then write the name for this. Total in the parent chain 3 carbons are there. That's why. So what is the root word here? Propane. Saturated hydrocarbon chain. That's why propane. Propane. Here at first position COOH, at third position COOH, at second position COOH. At first position one COOH, at second position one COOH, at third position one more COOH is there. So in this case we have to use special type of suffixes. When COOH are present, then we have to use carboxylic acid. How many carboxylic acids are there? 3. At which positions? 1, 2, 3. That's why propane 1, 2, 3. Totally 3 carboxylic acid groups. That's why tricarboxylic acid. Tricarboxylic acid. So like this we have to give the name when more than similar type of functional groups are bonded to a unbranched alkane, unbranched hydrocarbon chain. So in that case we are selecting only this unbranched hydrocarbon chain as a parent alkane. We are not including the functional carbon in the parent chain. Clear? So let us see next example. In this example, how many COOH groups are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 similar type of functional groups are bonded to a unbranched alkane chain. Then we have to select this unbranched alkane chain as a parent alkane. So numbering we have to start from here, from any side, from left side or right side, from any side we can give numbering. That's why here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, here 5. COOH groups are presented. One is at first carbon, so one is at second carbon, so one is at fourth carbon, so one is at fifth carbon. Then what is the root word here? Totally 5 carbons in the parent chain. That's why pentane, pentane. Okay, 1 comma, next 2 comma, next 4 comma, next 5. So totally 4 COOH groups are there. That's why 1 comma, 2 comma, 4 comma, 5 tetra carboxylic acid. Tetra carboxylic acid. Okay, in the parent chain 5 carbons are there. That's why pentane, it is a saturated pentane. That's why next first position 1 COH, at second position 1 COH, at fourth position 1 COH, at fifth position 1 COH groups. That's why 1 comma, 2 comma, 4 comma, 5, totally 4 now. That's why tetra we have to use tetra carboxylic acid. So why we are using this special name carboxylic acid? Because functional group carbon not included in the parent chain. That's why we are using special suffixes like this. Okay. Let us see some more examples. Okay, so before going to that, so this rule only applicable to the chain terminating functional groups. So these all are the chain terminating functional groups. Okay, COOH, COOR, COX, CONH2, CN, CHO. These all are the chain terminating functional groups. That's why. So this rule only applicable to the chain terminating function group. This point is very very important. Okay, remember. Okay, let us see this example. So here CN, CN, CN. Okay, 3 cyano functional groups are bonded. Okay, so this is the unbranched hydrocarbon chain, alkane chain. That's why this one only we are selecting as a parent alkane. So numbering we can start from right side or left side, from any side. Okay, let us see 1, 2, 3. At first position 1 CN, at second position 1 CN, at third position 1 CN is there. So let us write the name. So here in the parent chain 3 carbons are there. That's why propane. Propane. Okay. So see first, second, third. At first position 1 CN, at second position 1 CN, at third position 1 CN. That's why we should write 1 comma 2 comma 3. How many CNs are there? 3. That's why tri we have to use. Tri. Okay, for CN. What is the suffix here? Carbonitrile. That's why tricarbonitrile is the name. Carbonitrile. Okay, propane 1 comma 2 comma 3 tricarbonitrile. So let us see next example. So here CHO, CHO, CHO. 3 aldehyde groups are bonded to the unbranched hydrocarbon. Then this one only we are selecting as a parent chain without including functional group carbon. The numbering from where we should start? From here or here? So definitely, so we have to start numbering from left carbon, from left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So because if you start numbering from this position 1, 2, 3, CHO getting 3 number. If you give numbering like this CHO getting second position. That's why lowest number rule we have to follow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? How many CHO groups are there? 3. In the parent chain, how many carbons are there? 4. That's why butane 1 comma 2 comma 4. At first position 1 CHO, at second position 1 CHO, at fourth position 1 CHO. That's why 1 comma 2 comma 4. 3 are there. That's why tri. For CHO group, what is the special suffix here? Carbolhydrate. Tricarbolhydrate. Tricarbolhydrate. Okay, name is butane 1 comma 2 comma 4 tricarbolhydrate. So let us see this example here. CONH2 acid amide groups are there. Okay, CONH2. Okay, then here one CONH2, here one CONH2. Let's select the parent chain. This is the parent chain from here to here. This is the parent chain. Numbering from where we should start? From right side. So in this case, we started from left side because the CHO should get least number. Here we have to start from right side because the CONH2 should get least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In the parent chain, 4 carbons are there. That's why butane, 1 comma 2 comma 4, 1 comma 2 comma 4, tri 3 CONH2, that's why tri. For CONH2, what is the suffix? Carboxamide. Okay, tricarboxamide. Tricarboxamide. Okay, like this we have to give the name for this type of compounds. Okay, let us see some more examples. In this example, here one COOH, here one COOH, here one COOH, and here OH is there. So not including this COOH, COH, COH in the parent chain, then this is the parent chain. Okay, this is the parent chain. The numbering is, from any side we can give numbering, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. At first position one COOH, at second position one COOH, at third position one COOH, along with one more OH group is there at second carbon. So in this case, this OH group we have to take as a substituent. Okay, this OH group we have to take as a substituent. Then before the root word we have to write. That's why let us write the name of this molecule. 2-hydroxy. 2-hydroxy. Okay, here parent chain contain 3 carbons. That's why propane, 2-hydroxypropane. 2-hydroxypropane. Okay, COH groups at first position, second position, third position. That's why 1 comma 2 comma 3 propane, 1 comma 2 comma 3. Totally 3 are there. That's why tricarboxylic acid. Tricarboxylic acid. Okay, 2-hydroxy at second position OH group, 2-hydroxypropane, 3 carbons in the parent chain. Then 1, 2, 3 tricarboxylic acid. 3 carboxylic acid groups are present on the parent chain. So let us see this example, a very important example. So what is there in this molecule? Here the COOH functional group is not directly bonded to the parent chain. Here this is a parent chain. Okay, see here. This is the parent chain. Okay, here this COOH is directly bonded to the parent chain. This COOH also directly bonded to the parent chain. This COOH also directly bonded to the parent chain. So but when come to this, the COOH not directly bonded to the parent chain, then we have to use special prefix, that is carboxyalkyl. What is the special prefix here? Carboxyalkyl. So carboxy means COOH group, alkyl means the CH2. So here CH2 is there, that's why we have to use methyl, carboxymethyl. Carboxymethyl. With this one we have to write as a substituent. Okay, so when functional group is not bonded to the parent chain directly, then we have to use carboxyalkyl. In this case, CH2COOH is there, that's why we are using carboxymethyl. Okay, here give the numbering from where we should give, from this side, because COOH should get least number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The COOH groups which are directly bonded to the parent chain present at first position, second position and fifth position. Then write the name. So first we have to write substituent name. The substituent present at third position, that's why 3. Okay, carboxymethyl, 3 carboxymethyl, 3 carboxymethyl, 3 carboxymethyl. Then parent chain contain 6 carbons, that's why hexane, 3 carboxymethyl, hexane, at first position 1 COH, at second position 1 COH, at fifth position 1 COH, 1 comma 2 comma 5, 1 comma 2 comma 5, 3 COOH, that's why tricarboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Okay, so like this we have to give the name for this compound. Always you remember, so when functional group not bonded to the parent chain, then we have to use a carboxy alkyl as a prefix. That is 3 carboxymethyl in this molecule. Okay, thank you.